In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an
medicine
threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
The ultimate scheme is more deadly than the disease.
As we root out the one infection, we can root out other infections. We can thin the population selectively.
Declare war on bacteria.
Quarantine.
Inform your health ministry without delay.
For Americans, Ebola started out as a disease in a faraway continent. But then a man from Liberia died from Ebola in a Dallas hospital, and things changed. Ebola was on American soil. Fears heightened, and then they spiked even more when 2 nurses who treated that Ebola patient contracted the disease. These new cases have prompted an epidemic of fear.
The World Health Organization have been locked in at this emergency meeting all afternoon, and they're expected to make their announcement shortly. That announcement, whether this will be an international public emergency.
Citizens, if you have any reason to suspect that someone you know may be a carrier of infection, please inform your health ministry without delay.
시설보다 저희를 후순위로 약간 밀린 게 아닌가, 거기에 대해서 약간 불안감과 공포심을 더 유발하는 게 아닌가.
다 이제 우리의 그 국민들인데 고생하시니까 한국으로 모셔와야 되잖아요. 모셔오는데 그래도 우리가 이제 그냥 데려가실 수가 없으니까 그래도 이분들은 지금은 건강한 분들인데 혹시 몰라요. 잠복기가 지금 2주라고 합니다. 14일. 그래서 14일 동안은 다른 데 계셔야 되겠다. 이렇게 판단을 해서
we can't spread the disease. We're here, we're in quarantine, and that's it for the next 2 weeks.
Those Australians that will be placed on the flight will be prioritised, young and elderly, getting the first seats. And once they come back on this Qantas chartered flight, they will be sent to Christmas Island, where they'll be placed in the detention facility there for at least 14 days until they're essentially given the all clear.
I interviewed Thompson via Skype from outside the airbase. We couldn't get in, and he is abiding by requests from the local health department not to leave. Someone did try to leave yesterday, but was then told they could not leave, and a quarantine order was issued.
180 French citizens evacuated from the Chinese city of Wuhan are being held there on 2 weeks quarantine.
Quarantine.
This is nothing but a witch hunt. You should be on trial. You should be sent away.